Wow, it's even red. Did you set it that way from 1 to 3? Did you set it that way?
No, it was always like that.
It was?
Yeah. It was like that last week, too.
Wow, that's strange.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay.
did you turn on the light, like the video light?
I forgot.
Oh, wow.
It's all right. We have lighting.
Yeah. Sometimes,
I don't think we need it.
Yeah, sometimes it makes it look a little dark when you don't turn on the lights
Mm-hmm.
on the video.
Yeah.
Do we have anyone watching right now, though?
Yeah, we do. 7 people are already on.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's
I think we're good.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
What's up, family?
Yeah, it's been a long time, guys.
Yes, it has.
How is everyone doing today? Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Yeah, wherever you're watching from, how is everybody doing today? How are you? We are fine. Good to see you guys again.
Yeah, it's been a while, Prince. It's been a while.
Yeah.
To say the least.
I know, right?
Yeah. Busy week.
Trust me, it's been such a busy one, especially this week. Oh my goodness, today's Saturday. It's really been so busy. It's been busy the previous week, been busy this week. It's just crazy everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, brother.
What's going on, Vin?
Good to see you guys here. We appreciate you for tuning in.
Yeah, we do.
How is everybody doing today? I hope we're audible enough. Can you guys hear us well?
I think we're audible enough, honey.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
Can you please say yes if we are audible? Because we really do not know. We don't want to, do this video just for nothing. Can you please say yes?
Maybe we're audible.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
I'm just making sure.
I'm messing with you.
Oh, yeah, I'm just making sure.
Messing with you. Yeah.
Yeah. Please, as you can see, the title of this video, it's about our beautiful couple. We've been praying for this couple.
Yeah, we
But
have
guys, can you please share this post as you're tuning in?
Yeah.
So it can at least go viral. Okay, we have
Yeah, like, love, and share. It's always important. Please.
yes, live, love, and share. Like, love, and share. I mean, by now we should be, we should, we shouldn't be saying that all the time by now, guys.
Yeah.
Because we are not like completely strange to you anymore. So I mean, we might not be that popular, but I mean, we've been friends for like 3 months now. So
Yeah.
by now,
Yeah, but we have a decent amount of followers, honestly.
You
We have
know.
loyal listeners and watchers.
exactly. So by now, you guys should be, liking and loving and sharing our posts.
Right,
and,
that's right.
We don't always come up here, but anytime we are here, we just think you guys understand that we have something to say, okay?
Yeah.
So guys, please love, like, and share this post, okay?
Yep.
We appreciate you as you do that, okay?
Yep, we always do.
So this morning, my husband had something to say. He made a video. We made a video a long time ago about this beautiful couple. Honestly, I
Yeah,
love
we did.
love this couple. It's just unfortunate this is happening. And by the way, guys, everybody, no one is perfect, okay? No marriage is perfect. No relationship is perfect. Even we here as a couple, we are not perfect, guys, okay?
That's
So, but there, we've been saying our little prayer towards them. We've been praying for the family, whatever choice they make. We just hope that it's a right one and healthy one for their kids, okay? Because this couple have little kids, that they don't even understand what is going on between mom and dad. And it's really unfortunate, honestly. It breaks my heart when I see a couple with, very little children, breaking apart. It's heartbreaking, guys, honestly, because at the end of it all, it's about those children, and they would not, we might think they are not old enough. I mean, we might think that they might not understand it, but honestly, they would be missing something, okay? Like their daughter June and Athena. Well, Athena is still an infant; she's still, but June is 2+, and she understands quite all right the bond between mom and dad. Okay, she understands that, but that is kind of missing right now. She might not be old or wise enough or clever or smart enough to ask mom what's going on. She might not be able to do that because she's still considered a little girl. But then somewhere in her mind she will be thinking that these people ain't like they used to be anymore. And this is really unfortunate, honestly. It's quite unfortunate. It breaks my heart, especially for the children. All right, for the children. So my husband got something to say to his brother, Dr. Justin Dean, and he's my brother too, even though we are different race. But Cora is my sister. I'm a Nigerian. I'm proudly Nigerian, guys. And Cora is my sister, okay, even though she's from the eastern part of Nigeria. I am a Yoruba lady, so I still feel very, very bad, honestly, for what has been going on. It's quite unfortunate.
Yeah, I was like, wow. I was like, I can't believe, it's gotten to this point between the two. And I'm just like, wow, Dr. Justin Dean. I'm like, what's going on here, brother? And I'm kind of just like mind boggled, like that it's gotten this out of hand. I thought by this point they might be able to, come to some sort of mutual agreement, at least for the kids' sake, that, would be more like civil, like the divorce would be a little bit more civil than it has been. And it's been, he's been a mess on social media, honestly, in my opinion. He really has been. He's been coming on crying and begging for help, and he doesn't know what to do. He's playing the victim role, and I'm just like, wow. Like, I didn't expect it to get this far with him, the way he's acting. I think he's, and like I said, we pray for the couple. We hope that things can mend over time, but, some things are not fixable. Obviously, like you could see right now, things are not fixable between the two. And, maybe in time things will mend for the kids' sake, and they can be more civil and be more mature about the situation. I mean, Cora's been acting mature. She hasn't been putting it all over social media. It's been Justin that's been the one that's been acting a little childish and a little immature about the situation.
That's
and
correct.
He's coming on and crying. I understand you're sad, you're upset, but you're the one who went through with the divorce, and Cora agreed to your requirements that you wanted a divorce. So I mean, honestly, I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know if he wanted Cora to run after him by doing this. I don't know if it was an attention seeker by him to try to get her to chase him. I don't know what it is.
And honestly, guys, it's okay for a man to cry. Okay, we are only human. He has blood running in his vein. He's a human being, and it's okay for you to cry as a man. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But when when you do something, you should own up to it. You should stand up,
Exactly.
Stand with it. You initiated the whole divorce, separation and everything, whatnot. You initiated this thing from the onset, and then I think you should own up to it. Like we say, there's no marriage that is perfect. No relationship is perfect. If you and your significant other are not getting it right, or the lady or the man is it's you know, are not compatible. Let me put it that way. Maybe from the beginning you felt or you thought that you guys are compatible, and then, you know, honestly, when you start a relationship, even when you know, even when you get married, sometimes I think you've not really, you know, known each other enough. But by the time you guys start having children, then, you know, you start getting into it. You start knowing the essence of, you know, togetherness, marriage, and
right.
and then, you know, it start growing. You start getting mature in it, and maybe somehow, some way, you know, Dr. Dean is not getting or wasn't getting what he is expecting, you know, in the marriage, and it decided to call it, you know, to quit, or you know, file a divorce for whatever reason best known to him. I think he should own up to it. I think he should stand up and, you know, not come back, you know, like the other time, you know, according to what we saw and what we heard. He said she has been cheating, blah blah blah, she's a cheat, she's a that, and then he came back again and made a live video and, you know, took back his words and saying, oh no, she's not, you know, I take back my word, she's not that, she's not this. You know, I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know exactly what, you know, Dr. did, and it's just quite unfortunate that, you know, he was coming back and forth to social media. You know, he's the one, I know, you know, in my thinking, I think it's more older than Cora. If my thinking, I don't know their ages, I don't know how old is he, I don't know how old is, but it's more older than her. He's the one coming on social media, you know, talking about his relationship, or talking about Cora, or, you know, Cora has not even said anything yet. She's young and really smart, and, you know, intelligent, and, you know, she knows when to talk and know when not to talk. You call it you said you wanted a divorce, so why do you, as Dr. Dean, I'm talking to Dr. Dean, why do you come back and forth and say, you know, stuff on social media, and then, you know, you try to make yourself look like the victim, which, you know, everybody already seen that you're not, and then you went as far as even calling your wife's name, you know, the mother of your kids. At least once upon a time, you said your love to this lady, that you love her. Okay, now love is over, everything's unsolved. She's still the mother of the beautiful children that you claim that you love, and then you went on social media calling her all sorts of names, you know, all sorts of names, and then you came saying you need help, that she threatened she's gonna take the children to Nigeria. Who does that? How does that sound in your ear when you said that? How does that sound? How can she even do that? How can she take the children and elope to Nigeria? How she can't do that? You're just, I think, in my opinion, you're just looking for, you know, you're just seeking. I'm just trying to, you know, choose my words, and I'm trying to be very, very careful. But, you know, it's a little, you know, annoying the way you just came out and seek help, and you know the law. You are an American. You know what to do. According to what happened, you took the children, you know, to somewhere maybe where you live, and you say you were going to bring them back, you know. According to what we heard, we were not there. We don't know what happened, but, you know, this has been flying all over social media. And then you failed on your part as a husband. You took the children for days, probably 3-4 days, and then you turn around and say she can always come and visit. Who does that? This lady has a toddler and an infant that she's breastfeeding. How could you do that? How could you take the infant away knowing that she needs her mom's breast? She needs to suck on the breast. We see Cora, how she, you know, some people, you know, we understand. Cora is, you know, all about her career and all fashion and, you know, half naked and dancing and blah, blah, blah. But I still give it to her because she takes her time to breastfeed. People that don't have time for kids won't do that. They would prefer to, like, you know, kind of extract the milk and put it in somewhere and then be all, you know, all westernized, and, you know, not to want children to suck on them. But she does that on a daily basis. She does that. She's only human. She's going through a whole lot. And she's still trying to get it together at the same time. And you take these children away, forgetting that this infant needs a mom. apart from breast sucking, she needs her mom. Her mom needs to have her all the time. You know, this is the stage. And then who gave you the right, Justin? Who gave you the right to take that infant away? I mean, you can take June away for a week if you guys agree on that, and if there's, you know, arrangement on how you're going to be taking care of her. But I don't know how you do that. You have a profession. You know, you have some clients where you do your doctorating. I don't understand your profession, but I know you have something you're doing, and you are a man. How can you even have the time to take care of the children? Please, let's call a spade a spade. If this marriage isn't working because you initiated it, you served that divorce. Maybe you regret that you did that. Well, there's you know, you can amend it if you swallow your pride, doctor. If you swallow your pride, you can still amend things, okay? I know somehow in the secret part of your heart, you still love Cora. Maybe Cora is done with you, we don't know. But if you turn around and swallow your pride and be a man, maybe things might still work out. And if not, then just let it go, let it be, and focus on your profession and your children, and don't go back and forth and try to spoil our name and bring her down. And it makes you look ugly, Dr. Dean. You're doing what you're doing, in my opinion, and I know in some people's opinion too, not everyone. It makes you look ugly. It makes you look like the bad guy.
Okay.
It does. So please, doctor, stop it and be a man for once.
Right.
Be mature and stop acting like a girl, GIRL. Don't act like that.
Okay. Now, my wife was speaking a lot on it, so I mean, she kind of stole my thunder a little bit, unfortunately. Sorry, babe, you kind of stole my thunder.
I mean, that's how I feel.
Yeah, but obviously, it's he wasn't acting like a man in this whole situation, and truthfully to me, honestly, like, you're calling your wife out on social media and saying he's calling her a whore on social media, the mother of your children, and that's like cussing out your daughters. So you're basically calling a part of you or a part of your wife the same cuss word as you're calling your wife. You're calling your kids that, your two daughters, your newborn Athena and your 2-year-old June. You're basically, when you say that to your wife, that your wife is a whore, and you're calling her a whore, and you're going to be calling your wife a whore or your ex-wife until they're 18 years old. You think that's right on the children to be able to hear that?
Yeah,
as a man, you're not a man, Dr. Justin. A man doesn't do that to his wife. A real man doesn't do that to his wife or even an ex-wife. That's the mother of your children. She's nourishing your children right now. And for you to take away her daughter when she's in the middle of like a breastfeeding feeding stage with her is totally wrong, like my wife has stated, honestly. So from a man's standpoint, you're just, in my opinion, I had a lot of respect for you, but in my last video, as we stated, that we were talking about this issue, I kind of lost respect for you. And now, after all this has come out, I've lost even more respect for you. I have no respect for you at all anymore, honestly. You just, in my opinion, you're a cunt. Straight up, Dr. Justin, you're a cunt. A man doesn't do that to his wife. You know what I mean? Or ex-wife, and call out the mother of your children on social media a whore, and I'm going to continue to call you a whore until our kids are 18 years old. That's terrible. I just, that's not a man in my book. You should be worrying about your kids at this point. You should be worrying about not coming on social media, competing with Cora, doing live videos as she's doing live videos, and trying to make a mockery of yourself and trying to draw all this interest and attention to yourself for no apparent reason. Because what you need to be worrying about is being a father to your children, making sure your children are safe, and coming up with a solution for your wife or your ex-wife at this point to be able to have some sort of civil relationship for the sake of the kids. That's what it's really all about, honestly. It's about the kids more than anything else. And you're totally going wrong about this situation, Dr. Justin. You're totally going all, You're going in the wrong direction. You're acting childish. You're coming on. You're crying. Okay, you could be sad. You could cry, but you should do it privately. You shouldn't be coming on social media acting like that. You know, I think there's another way to go about this as a man. And to me, you're not going about this situation as a man. I'm sorry to say, but I've lost all respect for you as a man.
So, you know, I'm sorry, we are not able to read all comments, but, you know, I was able to see someone, you know, wrote there saying you guys cannot fight over someone else's issue. Now, let me respond to you. With all due respect, whoever you are, whether you're a man or a woman, we're not fighting over their issue, okay? They are social media people. They bring their business on social media. And what does that tell you? It tells you they want people to see into their life and see what is going on, okay? So no one is fighting, or we're just here to, you know, give our advice and say how we feel because they brought their issue on social media. They brought their private life on social media, and that's, you know, everybody talks about it. You know, you might not like what, you know, people say about it, but, you know, fine, they brought it up and then we are saying something, okay? If you are a woman, whoever you are, and you know, somebody, a man, okay, maybe your husband says to you, regardless whatever happened between you, says to you right in front of your kids that he will continue to call you a whore
or a prostitute
till the children are 18. We heard in the video, the lady said,
it's a disgrace.
Cora said, you cannot call me that in front of my kid.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Listen,
no
Cora
respect.
I have so much respect for that lady, even though sometimes, you know, I think, you know, she's doing stuff like, well, that's to each his own. That's her, okay? I think she's more smart and more mature than Dr. Justin. You cannot do that. You're calling the mother of the children that you claim to the whole world.
Let me say something.
That you love, just a minute, that you love. The children you claim to the whole world that you love, you're saying such, you know, rude words and bad words to their children, I mean, to their mother, and then you say you have the right to say that, and then you will continue to say that until these kids are 18. Does he ever strike Dr. Dean's or just Dr. Justin Dean's mind that these children, because listen guys, social media never forgets. Social media never forgets. Does he ever strike his mind? Does he ever come to his brain that someday June and Athena are going to grow up and see all that is said, all that doctor said to their mother?
That's right.
Now, how does he want them to, you know, feel, you know, towards, how would I put this now? How would he feel, or how does he want the children to feel when they grow up reading this and seeing all that is said to their mother? I don't care how much love he claims he has for them, but saying all this to their mother, listen, when you guys are fighting or you're married or in a relationship, you have to choose your words. You have to be careful of what you say to each other, you know, especially when you have children. Because these kids are going to grow up in the next, 10 to 15 years.
And they'll be able to see it all.
Yeah, see everything.
On social media.
And say you will continue to call their mother a prostitute till they're 18. Like, what for?
What kind of example are you setting for your children?
You just go ahead and just leave her alone and go about your business. You're still young. She's young, you're young. No one is too old among, the both of you. You can start all over again. If you don't want to be with her anymore, you think she's too promiscuous, or you think she's this, she's that, it's not by force. You don't have to spend the rest of it. And if you because you say you're divorcing her, or you divorced her and you think she was going to be remorseful or kind of, run after you like my husband said earlier, and she's not doing that well, move on with your life. It's not the end of the world for you, doctor. It's not the end of the world. You don't need to, come in and out of Facebook and start saying stuff about her. I mean, Cora is a lady. She should be the one coming to social media and saying bad words and painting you blue black. Right. She should be the one saying, because we know we women blah blah blah. And but unfortunately, she's not doing that, and you keep calling mean,
And the bottom line is you disrespected your ex-wife, the mother of your children, on social media. You drug her through the mud by saying those hurtful words in front of your very own daughters. So, like I said, you're basically cussing out your daughters when you curse her out because they're a part of her just like they're a part of you.
exactly.
So,
One
totally
thing
disrespectful.
One thing he doesn't realize, or he realizes it, but he just ignored. He doesn't care. Is that whether you divorce Cora or not, you guys are still family.
Exactly.
Because you have children together.
That's right.
You will always cross paths. You will always come back together. Like, you know, you guys will always have to sit down and talk together. It doesn't matter. You might be divorced and you might not even want to have anything together, but you are still family because the children bring you guys together.
Yeah.
So you should, you know, mind your words, and you know the right thing to do. Even if you get a restraining order towards, you know, not seeing your children, you must have done something for you to have a restraining order.
That's right.
And if you feel it's wrong, you can go to court and fix it.
Yep.
You don't need to come to social media and be, you know, seeking for help. And after you call that out and call that all sort of name that was, that was heard on social, that we heard, fine, she might be the one who recorded that, and then she, we understand that whoever wants to have you recorded or have you on camera already, know how to behave. But you don't know that, especially when you don't know that they are recording you. But then whatever you say on that at that point in time, that's who you are. I know she must have been all prepared because she's the one doing the record, and then be very mindful of her words and stuff like that. But at the same time, whatever you are caught saying on video, that means that's what you've been doing even behind camera.
That's right.
I mean, you too can play back someday. You can play back. You can record her one day, when she's not aware of it and everything like that. We know everybody has their original, side behind the camera. We know we have our normal parts, normal life behind the camera. But whatever you were caught saying to that lady on camera, even if you don't know that, if you didn't know that she had you on camera, it means that's who you are.
Exactly.
That's exactly who you are, Doctor.
Right. That's right. And listen, we all know that there's two sides to every story. Now, Cora hasn't put out, or leaked out much information on social media. Honestly, it's been her friends that have been advising her. It was that recorded video that they put on social media of him acting out like a fool. But we understand Cora's not perfect either. But, the way Dr. Dean is acting right now is totally wrong and disrespectful to his wife or ex-wife, whatever you may call it. Whatever you may call Cora at this point, honestly. So it's something that just, it's not right, and it's very hurtful words to any woman. And I'm not saying that it doesn't happen in any marriage or any breakup. There's words always said between husband and wife, words that you may regret. But to call your wife a whore and then in front of your children, that is wrong. That is wrong. That is wrong. That's something that I will never do. I will never call my wife out hurtful words in front of our children, or she'll never do that to me as well either. I understand that no marriage is perfect, and we're not trying to be one-sided here, but, the way he is acting has just been ridiculous. It's been appalling, and it's been disgusting, honestly. It really has been.
I think so.
He's not acting like a man at this point. He's acting like a cunt. Excuse my words for being blunt, but he's acting like a cunt.
Let me see. You are telling me Dr. Dean didn't believe it could be recorded, my dear. The guy just didn't want to care. Well, maybe, yeah. I mean, who said that? Sade or something?
Right.
Sade and Yola. Well, maybe. Sometimes when someone is mad and, they don't care what is going around. And like I said, that still boils down to the fact that that is who he is. Whether or not he was aware that he was being recorded, that tells her that that's exactly what he's been doing.
And think about it for a second, Dr. Justin Dean. What kind of example are you setting for your kids as a man and as a husband, even as an ex-husband or even as a father? Most importantly, as a father to your two beautiful daughters that you brought into this world with Cora, what kind of example are you setting for them? We got to think about this. This is more, I know it's about them too, But you got to think about the kids in this situation on how they feel. You know, maybe they're not feeling the side effects of what's going on between you two now, but later on in life, when they're able to go back on social media or able to go back on some type of platform to see these videos, because you know people are going to archive them, they're going to save them.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll be able to go back years later and see these videos and be like, I can't believe the way mom or dad was treating mom. Like
Exactly.
on live social media, on in front of us, the words, the appalling words that he was telling mom or he was saying to mom right in front of us. Yes, we didn't understand it at the point. But, you know, the bottom line is, you know, he was acting appalling towards his own wife and our own mother. So, you know, that's something that has to be heard here and that has to be said here more than anything else. It's about the kids too, folks. It really is. You know, yeah, maybe not right now at the moment because they're very young and they don't understand everything. But June has to know, even at 2 years old, because kids can sense things, even as a young age. Kids can sense things. You know, I know my daughter could sense things as well too, and even our son. You know. That things, you know, when things are not right, you know, between husband and wife or between, you know, boyfriend and girlfriend, whatever the case may be, kids have senses. They really truly do. And, you know, it's just something that is very hurtful and is very sad to me, honestly, when it comes to the kids. It's something that needs to be, you know, this matter needs to be. Sorry about that. We had a little service interruption there. I don't know what's going on. And our stand is not standing the way it should right now. So we apologize for that, you know. Yeah, I don't know. So, okay. So, yeah, just bear with us, folks. Okay, I would just leave it like that, honestly, because it's not going to stand.
I know.
Just leave it. Just leave it like that.
Guys, it suddenly broke.
Yeah, it suddenly just broke during our live video. This is not a good thing. This thing's a piece of crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I think someone is here that doesn't like us, so that's
Oh,
nice.
you know what? Somebody's putting big.
Baby, just go ahead. I got it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's put it down on the thing here. Let's take this off. Put it down on here.
Okay.
Let's put it down over here. Okay.
All right, much better.
Yeah, so that's basically what it comes down to, honestly, folks. You know, I mean, it's about the kids more than anything else, you know. So I know it's about Cora and Justin at this particular moment because they're really going through it. But it's like you just brought Athena into this world. And what kind of example are you setting for your newborn and your 2-year-old June? You're not setting a great example at all. Neither one of you guys are. Even though Cora's not saying anything, you know, they're still going through it. Even when they're off camera, I'm sure, I'm almost positive. I mean, I know I'm not there, but you can't tell me that Cora's not saying anything hurtful to Justin or, you know, obviously we know he's saying hurtful things. And I'm not saying that Dr. Justin Dean is right because he's not. He's totally wrong for what he's doing, bringing all this backlash out against Cora on social media. I think he's totally wrong for it. But at the same instance, you know Cora's got to be saying some things to him to get him going.
But the thing is,
but he's not, as a man, he's not keeping his self-control. He's not keeping his composure.
Exactly. That's my point right now. Because listen,
yeah.
Cora hasn't come out to say any hurtful things about him, but he has been doing that times without number. And it doesn't necessarily mean that Cora is not going through it too. She's hurt. Okay, she's hurt. She's going through it. Everybody knows that. So why does he keep coming on social media and saying awful things about Cora? Like you served that divorce. You said you didn't want the marriage anymore, and then you divorced her. It wasn't said that she divorced you. Divorced her. So why are you the one coming up, saying stuff about her? Like just move on. If you don't want her anymore, and unfortunately you already divorce her, and then you probably in some secret part of your heart, you're missing out, or you regret that you've done that, then swallow your pride and see if things if you guys can. I mean, nothing is impossible under this world. I mean, under the planet, nothing is impossible if you want, if you want it to. So you swallow your pride and make things work. And if you don't, if she doesn't want to be with you anymore, just move on with your life and do the right thing as a man, and stop using our kids as a weapon or something, or stop using our kids as an excuse. If as a man, you're a grown-up man, you know what to do. If you guys are not together, you know how to go about it and get the custody of your children. Of course, if this lady is not violent towards her children, of course she will have the full custody of her children. But you can always go and visit. I mean, this kind of thing is not happening for the first time. I mean, people go through this and then they have a good relationship. They have a great relationship with their exes. You guys have children together. Just do things in the normal way. So for both of your sanity. This time, this is a time. This is a very bad time for you and Cora, and things are not working out between you both. Don't make it worse. Don't make it any worse. Just concentrate on your business. I mean, on your job, and take care of your children as a good father should, and stop coming on social media crying, saying Cora filed a restraining order for you not to see your children. You must have done something. Okay, exactly. You must have done something. You didn't do the right thing. That's why she did that. And I learned it's through April. And if that dissolves, then do the right thing. Okay, we know you love your children. We know you do, but then stop saying hurtful words, to their mother, because when they grow up, they're going to listen to all that you say towards their mother.
Exactly.
You need to get it together, Dr. Justin. You need to get it together. You need to stop what you're doing and just go about your business and come for your kids when you need to.
That's
because
right.
The children are really young. You cannot have them. If you think you can have the children, that's not true. Because the only way you can have the full custody of those children is when it is glaring, it is known, and that the mother is violent, towards the children, or she's on some crack, and she's doing drugs or something. We know how this thing works. We know how it works. You can't take these children from their mother just because you're tired of her, just because you don't want to marry her anymore, or you divorce her and you think she can't have them. No, she allows you. We see it. You guys have your life on social media. We see you go in and out of the house there. How you play with the children and everything. And what are you thinking? Do you think you can have the children to yourself alone?
That was totally wrong.
Do you think you can do? No, you can't do that.
You can't do that,
Dr. Justin, you cannot do that.
And I think that's part of the reason why she probably got the restraining order, is because he took the kids for like 3 or 4 days. He's acting out like a fool. You're not acting like, someone that's being a father to his children when you're taking them away for like 3 or 4 days, and they come back looking a mess. And then apparently they had scratches and marks all over their body.
According to what we heard,
what's going on here, Dr. Justin?
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
You cannot do that.
And just remember, sir, that you're the one who filed the divorce. Cora didn't file the divorce. You did. And she agreed to your file of the divorce. So just remember, you made the decision. You have to lie in it now.
Yeah, I think he kind of, in a way, I think he's kind of regretting that he did that, and it's becoming a little too late, because Cora doesn't seem to, to me, she doesn't seem like she wants to go back to him. Like Cora is kind of, I would say, I mean, with all due respect, Cora, I can't say she's like a green snake on the green grass kind of, thing. She gets it together. She knows what she's doing. And that's why she's not coming on social media, blah, blah, blah. That lady is so smart. Honestly, that doesn't mean she's the most, that doesn't mean that she's good,
she's right about the whole situation.
No, that doesn't mean, but silent to its wisdom, okay?
Yeah. She's acting more civil.
Blah, 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 all the time, and you are a man, Justin.
That's right. She's acting more civil about the situation than he is. I can honestly say that. Regardless of what she's telling him on social media, off social media, off the camera, she's acting more civil than he is.
And again, she's hurt. She's hurt. Do you think Cora isn't hurt? She's hurted. She knows what's going on. She's invested, into the relationship too. She accepted to get married to you. You know, she accepted to have children for you. I mean, and then this happened. Do you think if she didn't love you from the onset, she would accept you? I mean, yeah, people marry themselves sometimes for some favor and everything, you know, even though there's no real love. But to the extent of having children, having number one, number two, no, that's some sort of love. Please. You guys live together as husband and wife, so that I think there was love between you both. It's just that, you know, something is going on between you, that maybe somebody's been too hard-headed, or you don't want to succumb, she doesn't want to succumb. You both are hard-headed, and you know you can't get it together. You can't get it straight. So now that it's happened, and then you voiced out and you busted everything on social media, and then to make matters worse, you served her a divorce. And what do you think? Cora is an intelligent lady. She's not gonna allow you bring her to, you know, drag her in mud like that, and you know, in the public, and then you want to go back behind and beg her. No,
exactly.
It's not gonna work.
You're acting like a fool.
And I saw something too. She was breastfeeding a baby on live, you know, show, and then you were like, she couldn't do that. Like, who says she couldn't do that? Weren't you? Did you not agree to it for her to, you know, to bathe the baby on live show? Did you guys not have the baby on live show? What is more public? I mean, what is more? What should be more shameful? I mean, it's not a shameful thing. I'm just trying to look for the right word. Like, you know, breastfeeding a baby on live show and bathing a child, like giving birth to a child on a live show. Which one is more, you know, unsaid of or on saying it? To me, it's giving birth. You let her give birth on live show, and then she can't breastfeed her baby.
And more importantly, I'll say this as well too. All of a sudden that you divorced her, she's a whore. But when you were with her, she wasn't a whore. But now all of a sudden you're calling her a whore.
Babe, you know how this thing works.
I understand, but I know how it works, babe. I know how it works.
I get so jealous when things like this happen, and then they just.
I know, you're right. 100%, babe. But the thing is, though, you know, it was okay for her to parade on social media when he was married to her. But now that he's not married to her anymore,
for her to go off naked, it was okay for you.
Now you're calling her a whore all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You know, her pussy is as wide as what?
Oh, baby,
as a living room or whatever he said.
Please don't even say that here. You know, I didn't want to talk about it because it disgusts me that he said that. That's why I'm not coming out with that, because I feel so bad. You know, you saying that to your wife and on a live, you know, on social media, saying
exactly.
I think it's
that's
as
terrible.
wide as. I mean, shame on you for saying that. Honestly, brother. No, you're not my brother, and not because you're a different race, but you're not my brother for saying that to a sister. You're not.
Right.
I feel bad, and I'm sick to my stomach for you calling your wife that our paradise is as wide as clubhouse. What do you mean by that? Were you into enjoying that paradise?
Yep.
Why? So now you think it's as wide as a clubhouse? That's an insult right there, and that was disrespectful to all human, to all women.
All women, all Nigerian women.
And all women all over the world.
That's right. All women around the world. For you to come out on social media and say your wife's paradise is as wide as a clubhouse. Who gave you the right to say that? That's what he said.
Who gave you the right to say that?
That
was an insult, and that was disrespectful, and I didn't like that one bit. I didn't like it.
We didn't like that one bit. And from one Onyebo to another, you're a disgrace. You really are. From one Onyebo to another. You disrespected a beautiful Nigerian woman. You disrespected all Nigerian women. And you disrespected women all around the world by doing this. Because, you know, there's women that look up to Cora. You know, there's women that idolize Cora. And you're bringing her down on social media in front of her own children, your own daughters, your own two daughters. You're a disgrace from one Onyebo to another. You really are.
Oyinbo. Hey guys, Oyinbo means a white man.
Yeah, means a white man in Yoruba.
For non-speaking Yoruba, for who is not a Yoruba person here, my husband is saying Oyinbo. Oyinbo means, that's what we call Oyinbo in Nigeria. Oyinbo,
white man.
White man.
Yeah. But he knows. Dr. Justin, if you ever see this video and you're listening, you know what I mean, sir. Yeah, you know exactly what I mean, because you're married. You used to be married to a Nigerian woman.
Yeah. So if everything, you know, if things goes on between you guys, you shouldn't bring women down like that. Don't do that, because at the end of the day, you're still gonna be with a woman. Okay, whether or not you like it, you're still gonna be with a woman. You can't be by yourself. That's miserable. Nobody wants to be by themselves.
That's
okay,
right.
you're still gonna be with a woman, and you're there calling, and you have girls too. Your children are girls.
You're supposed to be delicate.
Yeah, supposed
You
to
have
be very
two delicate,
careful with your
innocent
words, because
daughters.
your children are daughters out there. They are girls.
That's
You're
right.
supposed to choose your words. You're supposed to be very careful. And any little thing, oh, I love my girls. Oh, I can't do anything for my girls. I love my girls. That's what you say.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that
love-
you say that about your children.
That's right.
But now you were bringing their mother down.
In front of them.
You're doing the same to your
In
daughters.
front of them.
You're
That's our
doing-
whole point
yeah.
here. In front of them.
You're being an hypocrite.
And let me
by,
tell you
by
something.
saying you love them. You're being an hypocrite.
That's right. He is. And now, when you're calling your ex-wife that, the mother of your two children, again, I'm going to say it again. You're basically calling your daughters those same words, because
Yeah, it's
they
unfortunate.
came from Cora.
Yeah.
And they also came from you. So not only are you disrespecting Cora and your two beautiful daughters, but you're disrespecting yourself, because they're a part of you and they're a part of your ex-wife. Bottom line is, you're disgraceful. You really are. You're a disgrace. You make me sick to my stomach. You really do.
By saying all these bad words to Cora, yeah, I know she did something you don't like. You also did something she doesn't like. That's why you guys are going your separate ways. Because if she did something you didn't like, and
That's
she
right.
knows that she's really at fault, yeah, I mean, she would
Listen.
She would be sober and come back.
Let's
to
be
you.
real here. We all know Cora's not a saint, okay? We all know that
Yeah,
she's
we
not
all know.
innocent and all this. But Dr. Justin Dean, the way he's talking about this and acting out like a fool on social media is horrible. And the video that was recorded of him just disrespecting his ex-wife is a disgrace.
And one thing, guys, one thing I observe, I know some people are going saying, Cora is not really taking care of her children, blah, blah, blah. Yes, maybe. And you must understand that, two wrongs, I mean,
Two wrongs don't make it right.
they don't make it right. That's not even what I'm looking for, because she was not used to, taking care of these children all by herself. They used to be a team, like
right.
the man and the woman were always in the house, taking care of, even if it goes to work, whatever. But, there was always this, union between them. And now everything is all by herself. Okay, she has to take care of the house. She has to take care of the children. She just have a baby, postpartum and everything. She might, people might just be frustrated sometimes. And I've never seen her yell on her child or any of her children on social media. Okay, I've never seen that since I've been following, since I've been watching. I have never seen her say any bad word to that girl. Yeah, maybe behind the camera, you guys do well. We don't care. We don't see that. Everybody has their own secret. Everybody has the way they take care. And one thing, she cannot be abusive to her children. I don't think she can be. And she's a Nigerian woman. And apart from the fact that she's a Nigerian woman, so every once in a while we can call our children. That's not a crime. As long as we are not abusing them. I have two children. My husband has a daughter. I have a son. So together we have two children.
And we co-parent
Yeah, my
together.
husband's called my son. Okay, and it doesn't mean like what?
I mean,
Yeah, we are
We're just
bringing
trying
him
to-
up.
yeah, exactly. We're bringing him up.
teaching him the right way.
Right. We're
Okay?
just trying to set an example for
you
our
can
children.
Scold your
That's what it's about.
children. You can scold your child. So just so they don't go rotten. They don't like spoiled brats. Yeah, you can do that.
It's all about the upbringing.
Again, disclaimer, I have never seen Cora does that. But even if she does that behind the camera, it's called a child. That's normal. As long as you're not whipping your children, you're not abusing them, and that's different. So don't, let's call a spade a spade. Don't try to come here and be hypocrite and saying, she doesn't like the children. She says she regrets. No, again, I'm gonna, correct something. You came out saying, oh, you divorced Cora because she hurts you, because she says something that, I wish I don't have Jude. That's not true. That's complete lie. That's a blunt lie, doctor. She would never say that. She probably said, and women say that. I can say that to my husband or to my boyfriend before I get married if he does something, if our relationship is not working. A lady can say, I regret having these children with you. What that means is that she wish, because it has gotten to that stage, she wish it wasn't you. She loves her children to death. She loves them, but what I'm sure she meant was, she wish it wasn't him. And for a woman to say that to a man, that means she's done.
Exactly.
For a woman to come out and say, I regret having these children with you, that means she's done. That means you've done something that she can never ever, she never ever thinks, you guys can work it out together anymore.
Exactly.
That's what she said. She would never say she hates that she had child. Why would she say that? No, that's a blunt lie. That's a big lie. She would never say that. I know I wasn't there, but I'm a woman. And with the way Korea, does with her children on live show, that's all we see. We don't know what they do behind the camera. But as long as we know of the one she does, on live, that's what I'm judging. I'm talking, in regards to that. She would never say she hates her child or she hates that she has a child. No. I don't think children are getting in the way of her career. No.
No,
because if she does, then why then does she have the second baby?
Exactly.
She could as well have taken it out. She could have aborted it when she realized she was pregnant. Yes, that's possible. People abort, pregnancy that is not mature. People do that if they are not ready. Okay.
And honestly, I think the reason why, she's a big social media star, and we all know that about Cora. She's got her music career running, but I'm going to tell you right now that she's not married to Dr. Justin, I'm going to tell you right now, folks, her career is going to blow up.
Oh yes, amen.
She's really going to blow now.
Of course.
You thought she was big before.
What do you expect?
Wait till it happens
she's
now.
Gonna be. In fact, you will not believe the way she's gonna be big this time around. Trust me, guys.
Yep.
And I want her to be big. And I say a big amen to that. Yep. We cannot.
Her music career is really going to take off now.
We can't possibly pray for her to calm down. No, she cannot calm down. She would keep going on. She would keep swearing.
If anything, he was the one holding her back, not the kids. He was the one holding her back.
Well, again, if there's love among them, between them, it's okay.
It's okay.
They can grow together. They can be celebrated together. They can be superstar together.
But everything that we're seeing now is the true colors coming out in them for their marriage and their relationship as husband and wife.
And again, we're not saying Dr. Jim because people say that, but we are not. So we personally, rather than we ain't saying you're jealous of her or whatever she is today. We are not jealous of that.
We are not.
That's not what we are saying. But if that's the case, then that's between you guys. We don't know. Okay, but we don't see that. Okay, somebody say F you both. Well,
that's wonderful. We wish you the best. Thank you very much.
I like Tracy. What was her name? Yeah, I like the fact at least you said that. Yeah, don't want to say that. Yeah. Congratulations to you.
Congratulations as well to you. All right, we wish you the best.
You are so bitter. I'm sorry. Go get some honey. Lick some honey, girl. You need to lick some honey. Because you don't have sense because everyone is going to this direction, you are going to the other direction. So you can see that you need something. You need to lick some honey. You're very bitter.
Oh, well. It is what it is, right?
So,
not everybody's going to agree with us on here. We know that. We understand that.
We coming out here in our opinion here. Of course, we know everybody is not going to, agree with what we're saying. But we are hearing our opinion. We are saying what we feel about it because they brought their business online. Okay, we are on live too. We are social media, to some extent. You guys are free to say anything you like to us.
That's right.
Okay, it
is what it is.
Freedom of speech.
It's freedom of speech in this country, and all over the world. I feel like, if you have a platform, you can say what you want, even if people don't agree with you.
You are a woman because your name says Tracy. How would you feel if a man does you like that? If a man does you dirty, how would you feel? Saying your beautiful paradise is as white as a clubhouse, saying your cushy is as white as clubhouse. How would you feel? A man that you have two beautiful children with,
disrespectful.
A man that you swallow your pride and try to be whatever he wants you to be. Okay, how would you feel? Anyway, you're
Oh,
not just
well.
you're not
Oh,
even
well.
important at this moment.
It's all good.
Yeah, that's what we feel. Anyway, that's how we feel about Cora and Dr. Dane or Dr. Justin Dane's situation right now. Just stop it, doctor. Okay, just stop doing what you're doing right now. Stop coming on. It's okay, like I said. Don't. If you want to cry, you can cry. People are emotional. People's emotions are different. Yeah. They vary. You know, it's okay to cry if you're crying for something reasonable and you know you need help. But don't be the abuser and try to act like the
you're the victim.
No, don't do that. Okay, exactly. Don't do that.
Exactly.
Don't try to do that. Okay. Exactly. When you're supposed to see the children, see them where you're supposed to see them. Don't run away with the children. Now you were claiming because we didn't know when Cora said she was going to take the children to Nigeria, but we saw what you did. You claimed that Cora said she was going to elope with the children to Nigeria, right? We didn't see that because you came to, but we saw what you did. You took the children away for 4 days. Yep. Okay, how could you do that when you know that infant is still breastfeeding? That's not right. That's not right for you to do that, and that's unfair on Athena. That's unfair on her. That's right. She needs her mother's milk.
100%. You know? She's trying to be a nurturing mother to her newborn right now, and you basically took her away from her mother that is trying to breastfeed her, which is totally wrong, you know? And we understand there's two sides to every story. We know that, you know? Yeah. And we don't know what Cora is doing to you off the camera, but she's obviously not doing anything to you on the camera as of right now. You're the one making all the waves right now on the camera.
What could she possibly be doing to you? Are you that vulnerable? Jesus, this man I'm saying is not a vulnerable person. You're not, you know, you're not less privileged. You're a real handsome looking man. So, well, what could she be possibly doing to you? If you don't like it, then you know where to go to. This is a country that has law. I love this country. God bless America. Even even though you know they love to make sure women and children are safe, but if a woman is abusive towards a man, if you know the right channel, if you know the right place to go, you will get justice.
That's right.
That's one beautiful thing about this country. Yeah. Okay, if she's abusing you, emotionally or anything, or wherever, you know where to go get help.
Exactly.
You know how to fight for it.
That's right. And if she put a restraining order against you, then you know where to fight. You know where to get help at. You're an American, sir. You know you could get a lawyer involved if she's really being that horrible to you as you claim. But we don't know for sure, obviously, because we're not there when the cameras are off. Yeah. We're only there when the cameras are on. Yeah. Just like any other social media platform.
Exactly. Just like my husband and I. We don't know. When I go off this social media, I'm going to throw this wig away and carry my hair like that. Yes, so my husband loves it like that. And you guys don't get to see that. But, when I'm coming on social media, I'm going to do all that, do my little makeup and little that's what I want you guys to see. So... Yep. So, but please don't come to the camera. I mean, Dr. Justin, don't come to live video, live show and start crying. I need help. Just give me a restraining order. I can't see my child. I'm restricted to see my children. What did you do for you to be restricted to see your children? What did you do? Did you just wake up one morning and could I say, well, because I'm the first lady of the United States, so you cannot see your children. Did she just wake up one morning and say that? No.
No, there had to be a reason.
Yeah, you must have done something. Yep. Okay.
And obviously some of the guiltiness is showing on camera because it was being recorded, obviously. The guiltiness is showing out in you, sir. It's obvious. It's evident, I mean, there's evidence out there on you that you're the one acting all crazy right now. Yeah. Whether Cora is acting crazy off camera, you're acting crazy probably on and off camera, honestly, so I mean that's what it comes down to.
If you claim that you love those children, do things that when they grow up in the next 10, 15 years, they would always respect you as a father and appreciate you even more as a father. Okay, we have some broken home that the children prefer to be with the mother. I mean, with the father much more than the mother because of what has transpired and everything that has happened. They they went back and then see that, oh no, our mother is the monster. But the way you're doing right now, I don't know how the children will look at you when they grow up 10, 15 years from now. I don't
That's
know
right.
how they will see you with
right.
you saying all sort of things to their mother on social media. That's not right, doctor. Honestly, we're not here to bash you. We just want you to know, sometimes somebody has
Well,
to,
I am a little bit. I'm here to
yeah,
bash
but
him a
sometimes
little bit.
somebody
Just a
needs
little
to
bit.
straighten somebody's head up just to
Well, he's
help
not
you
acting
straighten
like a
your
man
head.
in this
Yeah.
situation. That's
Don't-
the
don't
reason
do
why
that.
I'm bashing him. He's not acting like a man in the
Yeah.
situation, and for the sake of his kids as well.
Shoo.
So
Ella Musa, you too, shoo. You too, shoo, whatever that means, okay? So don't come here, Dr. Justin, and try to act like the victim. Go get help in the right channel where you're supposed to get help. Go get help. Seek help if you need help, okay? You guys just stop this for the sake of the children. Just stop messing with June's head. Okay, even if Atina is still breastfeeding, she's still sucking on breast, she's still, an infant, she doesn't know what's going on, but you're messing with June's head, and we don't appreciate that. Okay, we love June, we love her so much because you brought her, and she's adorable, she looks so innocent, and she is innocent.
And she feels what's going on right now. Whether she knows what's going on,
yeah.
she feels what's going on between
Yeah.
mom and dad
Yeah.
right now. Kids can sense those kind of things, believe it
Yeah.
or not. They can. They know when something is wrong. They know when something is wrong, and they know that he hasn't been around, and it's only been just mom. And then you take
every
her away
light,
from mom for 3 to 4
light.
days.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah. That's what we heard too. I heard that. She said, you see this act, he walked away from Martina 3 days after she was born. Yeah, you did
that's
that. You
not
walked
right
away
either.
and you claim you love her. I don't know why you even did what you did. You hurt Cora so much. You did hurt her, Dr. Justin. you did hurt that lady. You just did what you did as soon as she gave birth. That's totally that's totally unfair.
Yeah.
Now
it's
I kind
terrible.
of sense that you're regretting what you did, but your pride will not let you.
Yep.
You're so full of pride, and you don't want to swallow your pride, and the ego and all that, and I know
he does
you
have a
regret-
big ego.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah, he
you're
does.
regretting it now.
Yeah.
So I mean, you face it.
Yeah. Listen, you made the decision. Now you have to lie in it.
Who whatever. How do you say that thing, babe? You say who smelt it? Who dealt it? Smelt it. You did it. You will smell it.
Oh God.
Yeah, you did it to my sister, so you smell it.
Oh,
So you know
boy.
who dealt it smells it or smells
Babe,
it.
I don't think we're farting here, so I don't know if it's the right time to say that.
Yeah, that's like a saying that you can use that. Actually, you can use that
Yeah,
for any other
yeah, I
thing.
know.
Yeah, who dealt it smells it. So you did
God.
it. So you need to face it. You own up to it. Okay. And
Yeah.
there's still chance. Okay, you still have the chance to go ahead and make this work, make things right between you and your woman.
That's
okay,
right.
she's not made of stone or steel.
Well, nobody is.
She's a human being. If you do the right thing and you let her, know that I still love you, and we can still work things back, and I can, be a better man. Man, yeah. Things can work out again. You never know. Things can work out.
Yeah.
If you do it the right way and you really still love her.
That's
I
right.
know
And
she's
things have
getting-
gotten out of hand,
Yeah,
though. I
I
don't know
know.
if some things are repairable between them two. I don't know for sure.
Let me tell you
We don't
something,
know.
babe. Somewhere in my heart, I still want these people to come back together. I don't know why. I just want
I know.
them back together.
I know.
I want them back together. But maybe I am being selfish because of the children. I don't know. Maybe if you can call that selfish.
It's just being sentimental.
Maybe I'm sentimental because of the children.
Yeah.
Because of the
Exactly.
children.
I
That's why
understand. I get it.
I don't want you guys to have a broken home as young as your children. Your first kid is just 2+ for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
She's just 2 years old plus. Okay, I just want you guys to try work things out. You guys both swallow your pride, especially Dr. Justin Dean. Please swallow your pride. Okay, and own up to your mistake or whatever you must have done in the past to her, and be a better man, and bring back your home together again, so you guys can continue, living the sweet life you've always lived. Okay, guys. Anyway. That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it for us. So, but, tune in a little bit because we're going to start our matchmaking show, the RNN matchmaking show live. So if you're on here, please tune in for it. It's been a good watch. It's been a great watch. Please like, love, share, follow us at Rhoda and Nino Live. Share this video. Please, we urge you and beg you to do so on behalf of us. We appreciate the support and the love that we got on this video. We can't thank you guys enough. Even the people that came on and cursed us out, shout out to you as well.
Shout out to you, Tracy.
Okay.
I remember you, sweetheart.
It's all good. We understand. Listen, you kind of have to have thick skin for this thing. Honestly, you really do.
Yeah.
So please tune into our matchmaking live show that we're about to start real soon, probably in about 15 minutes or so.
Tune into
And we
our
do
live
it every
show.
Saturday at 12 o'clock, but we're running a little late because we had to do this video before. So, just give us a 15-minute interval, and we'll be right back with you on our matchmaking show.
And thank you
Yep.
so much for those of you, sending us the devil's head. Thank
Yeah,
you.
we appreciate
also
that.
appreciate you.
All right. Stay blessed and peace out, y'all.